Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll try the right here. First down and more. He's still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's Matthews. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He hands it to the back. Takes out the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're in that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
7-0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Pre-snap motion from the offense. We'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Gonna run it. It's Hayes. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hayes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Coming up, this is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Hand off to the single back. Finding some room at the 25. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking for a gap. It's Hayes. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Martin. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. They're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, they go right back to him. They make the stop, but not before you lose the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's caught off the deflection. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looking to throw. It's Matthews. He'll throw it now. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
2nd down after the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's past the marker and still going. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense and just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every...
Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an even...
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Penn State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse. Defense, the offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll give it to the back. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Penn State offense comes back back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28 and 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Gonna run it. It's Welch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Scanning the field. It's Matthews. Contact as he let the ball go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On the outside, it's Simmons. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He's up third down. Coverage now from these DBs. Can he make it to the marker? Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Matthews. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Well, knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on third and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on fourth down.
So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pass rush gets home.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football.
Looking deep down the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Look out, room to run here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Makes a quick catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And here comes the punter onto the field. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes to that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
On the ground, it's Hayes. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
It's just been one of those days for this offense and this quarterback. They just cannot seem to find this rhythm to get them back in the game. They're down big, and now another incompletion. What will the offensive coordinator dial up next?
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Breaks free. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's third down after that run. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here to the ground. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the toss and heads left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the handoff again. As the first down is still going. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They continue to pound away on the ground. Ranks up a 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. You got 2. You got 2.
They'll run it from the gun. Makes a nice move there. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, Tennessee, 17.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Mickey Lyons will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hunt over the middle. It's Fleming. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's another deep shot. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the quarterback just kneels down.